Welcome friends, today we will see question and answers of chapter number 2, that is Historiography Indian Tradition. First we will start with the fill in the blanks. Dash was the first Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India. Here the first option, that is Alexander Cunningham, is the correct answer. Alexander Cunningham was the first Director General of the Archaeological Survey of India. Second, Dash translated the Sanskrit text of Hitopdesh. The answer here is option number B, that is Frederick Max Muller translated the Sanskrit text of Hitopdesh. Next question is find the incorrect pair and write the correct one. Here we will be given 4 options or 4 pairs. Among these 4 pairs we have to choose which one is incorrect. First is, who were the Shudras? Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Stri Purush Tulna, feminist writing, the Indian War of Independence, Marxist history. Fourth one, Grand Duff, colonial history. Here we found that option number 3 or pair number 3, which is the Indian War of Independence, Marxist history, is the incorrect pair. The correct pair is the Indian War of Independence, nationalistic history. Next question is complete the following chart. Here we have to write the name of the author and the books written by them. The Purpose of History was written by Ziauddin Barani in his book Tarikh-e-Firoz Shahi. Description of the battle fought by Babur was written by Babur in his book Tuzuk-e-Babri. History of Kashmir was written by Kalhana in his book Rashtarangini. The reign of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was written by Krishnaji Anand Sabhasad in Sabhasad Bakhar. Next question is complete the following table. James Mill, The History of British India, James Grant Duff, A History of Marathas. Third, Mount Stewart Elphinstone, The History of India. S.A. Dange, Primitive Communism to Slavery. Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Who were the Shudras? Next question is explain the following concept. First one, Orientalist historiography. Orientalist school of historiography includes the thought of the Europeans who showed interest in the civilization and the countries of the East as they encouraged and respected their history too. These scholars came to be known as the Orientalists. Their focus was on Sanskrit literature, Vedic culture and traditions. They found the similarities between the Sanskrit and the European languages, which helped them in formulating the belief that ancient language is the mother of all the Indo-European languages. The notable Orientalist is Frederick Max Muller, who expressed his interest in Sanskrit literature and translated the Sanskrit text of Hitopdesh. Next one is nationalistic historiography. Nationalist historiography is one of the schools of historiography which include all those historical writings which are related to India's War of Independence and the related events. These are the writings of the Indian historians who wrote about the nationalistic movement held in different parts of India. They wanted to reveal the ancient history and the golden era of India. They opposed those British scholars who wrote about the history of ancient India in a biased manner and for avoiding objective truth of the historical events. Some of the notable scholars under nationalistic historiography are Mahadev Govind Ranade, Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, Radha Kumud Mukherjee and many more. Subaltern history. The term subaltern means bottommost ranks. It was Antonio Gramsci who considered important that history should also include the bottommost rank of the society. Thus, Subaltern School of Historiography came into existence. Subaltern history became an important academic school of historiography after Ranjit Guha included this concept in his writing. Before this, the idea of including bottommost ranks in the history was taken into consideration by the scholars like Mahatma Phule. The term Shudras or the Ati Shudras is used for the bottommost rank. The writings of B.R. Ambedkar also considered the Subaltern School of Historiography in his book entitled Who Were Called the Shudras and the Untouchables. Next question is explain the following with its reason. First one is the writing of the regional history received a momentum. The writing of Indian histories who were trained in the British educational system show an inclination to restore the pride in the ancient glory of Indian and the self-esteem of the Indian readers. The nationalistic historiography helped in the triggering of the independence movement of the Indian people against the British. In this aspect, the book The Indian War of Independence 1857 written by Vinayak Damodar Savarkar is of great importance. Also, Vishnu Shastri Chiplunkar, who criticized the prejudiced history of ancient India written by British officers, inspired the nationalistic writings in Maharashtra. Thus, nationalistic historiography provided momentum to the writing of the regional histories, which drew the attention of historians to the geographic condition and history of South Indian regions. Next is Bakhar is an important type of historical documents. Bakhar is a historical document of the medieval period. It is important because it contains the history of kings, battles, great men, historical events and many more. It is considered to be a part of Marathi literature and is of various types. Example, Shabashad Bakhar, Panipatachi Bakhar, etc. Next is answer the following in 25 to 30 words. Which things are included in the description by Emperor Babur in his autobiography? Emperor Babur wrote his autobiography titled Tuzuk-e Babri, in which he gives us detail about the battles he fought during his reign. Also, he included what he observed during his journey to various cities and regions like the custom, traditions, local economy, etc. Next is, what is the contribution of Swatantra Veer Savarkar to nationalistic historiography? Vinayak Damodar Savarkar, also known as Swatantra Veer Savarkar, contributed greatly to nationalistic historiography by writing about the regional history, which is based on the struggle of the Indians against the British rule of a particular region. Because of this, historians started taking into consideration the history of South Indian and other geographical locations. Next question is, write detailed answer to the following question. What is Marxist history? The concern for the means of production, modes of production, and the industrial relations were at the center in the writings of Marxist historians. Analyzing the impact of every social event of significance has remained the basic theme of Marxist historiography. Marxist historians of India consisted of the study of transitions within the caste system. Some of them are Damodar Dharmanand Koshambi, Comrade Shripad Amrut Dange, Ram Charan Sharma, and Comrade Sharad Patil. Comrade Dange wrote a book, Primitive Communism to Slavery, representing Marxist historiography. Next and last question of second chapter is, what is the contribution of Itihas Acharya V.K. Rajwade to historiography? Itihas Acharya V.K. Rajwade wrote history on various topics in Marathi. He also compiled, edited and wrote various scholarly works. He contributed to historiography through various means such as, first one, he suggested that the individual should write his own history. Second, according to him, history should include all aspects of the human societies. Third, history should be collected from the various sources which should be authentic in nature. With this question, we have completed the question and answers of chapter number 2. In the next video, we will see question and answers of chapter number 3.